Now we go live. Three-two your score as we play here in the fourth inning. 7 hits on the board as Levinson able to get a base hit, and Lott will go to right field. He gets a base hit as well, so back-to-back singles. And that'll bring up Sam Neal. So Neal steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Had a single and a run scored in the third. So now 8 hits on the board for Case Western. The Quakers with 4, but still a 3-2 ball game. Still no activity in the Quaker bullpen as the right-hander Gorman in a little bit of a trouble again here in the fourth inning as that pitch is low for a ball. And the count 1 ball, no strikes. Three runs in that third inning. The big difference right now is the Quakers came back with the Danny Dopp solo home run to make it 3-2. And now Gorman set to go to work. Time will be called by whistle. Levinson at second base. Lott's at first. Stretch once again by Gorman. Here's the pitch on the way, and it's up high for a ball, 2-0. And this is where Gorman gets in trouble as he falls behind in the count once again. He's been down at 2-0 several times here in the first 4 innings. Fortunately, so far, giving up just 1 walk. The pitch on the way is hit well into right field. Going back on it will be Cooterer. Also the center fielder, Shake, is there, makes the catch. The runner will tag at second, head to third, and back to first base will be Lott. So Neal able to get the sacrifice fly right there, and that'll bring up Jake Ryan. Ryan is 2 for 2. And with 1 away, talking about the big year he had last year with 9 home runs and over 30 runs driven in, and this guy's an RBI guy again. Triple back in the first inning, single and scored in the third. Gorman gets a ground ball here. He can possibly get out of the inning as a check swing, called strike. Same situation we had back in inning number 3 is now a right-hander throwing in the Earlham bullpen. And a little bit of a problem here with the communication from the pitching coach to Whistle and Gorman as well. Now they're on the same page. The stretch and the pitch on the way, a pitch out, snap throw, and boy, that one went a little bit high. Well, that one sails into right field. It scores 1, and undoubtedly you would think that Lott would make it to third. As the count now 1 ball and 1 strike to Ryan. Very dangerous hitter at the plate here for Gorman. And that one swung on and might have got a piece of it. Either way, he's down to the count of 1 and 2. Well, it's a big at bat right here for both Ryan and for Kyle Gorman. Needs to get an out. Long look again, and for whatever reason, they're having a tough time getting the signal out to Gorman what pitch they want him to throw. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runners at first and third. The stretch and the pitch on the way. That's a swing and a miss. Big cut and a strikeout, and you couldn't ask for a bigger strikeout than that one right there for Kyle Gorman. So 2 away, and here's Flynn Lenahan. That's huge to get Ryan. Head coach Steve Sakasitz is the one who charts defenses as far as what they want to do against certain hitters, and they played Lenahan straight away, and the pitch in there for a strike. Lenahan has had a tough afternoon. He's 0 for 2. He's struck out twice. The stretch by Gorman, and the throw to first. They may have the runner picked off. Throw down to third. Or down to second, and then running down the base runner is Pinsor. The run does score, though. He got across the plate before the tag was laid on, and we will head to the bottom half now of inning number 4. And the Quakers now trail this one 4-2. This is Earlham Baseball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners.
4-2 as we head now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pinsor, McCabe, and Cooterer all due up for the Quakers. Bryan is 0 for 1 today, a strikeout victim. Back in the first inning, and right now Levine has a 2-run cushion. Did give up that home run to Danny Dopp. Dopp 2 for 2 on the day, but Pinsor now steps to the plate. Levine gets the sign. The pitch on the way is low for a ball. Al Gorman gets out of that inning, giving up just the 1 run. Pitch low and inside, 2 balls, no strikes. The way it was setting up with Levinson on base and then Jacob Lott also picking up a base hit. Could have been a big inning as that pitch in there for a strike. We'll go to 2-1. But Gorman able to get out of trouble. The bullpen sitting back down. They had a right-hander up, speaking of the Quakers, just moments ago. Pitch is inside, 3 balls and a strike. Pinsor back in as Levine set to throw. Here's the pitch. High fastball swung on and missed. We'll go to 3-2. You mentioned Levine had won 6 games last year. Here's the pitch on the way. Check swing foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. Pinsor back in. Here's the pitch on the way. That'll be chopped foul left side. .274 a year ago, drove in 11. Guy who, by the way, can really Be a threat on the base paths, 10 stolen bases. This one hit foul and out of play. And we'll stay at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Levine now gets the sign from Armstrong. Here's your payoff pitch on the way. That'll be swung on and missed. The catcher throws down to first. Did he get him? No. Hal Armstrong had a hard time locating the baseball. So the Quakers have a man on, and that'll bring up Cameron McCabe. McCabe 0 for 1. He grounded out back in the first inning. So just his second look now at Levine. So Brian Pinsura down at first base. The stretch and the pitch low and inside. And we will have a visit to the mound as Levine. No one throwing in the bullpen. As Bout mentioned, that Levine ought to be in pretty good shape right now. He hasn't thrown that many pitches in the first 3 innings. But a 4-2 lead here in the bottom half of inning number 4. You know, we were mentioning a little bit yesterday, though I don't see any indication of that happening from yesterday or today, where the pitcher, from the time that he receives the baseball, has 20 seconds to throw. But I don't think we have gotten anywhere close to that either yesterday or today. In other words, he has to make some type of a throw to the plate or something like he just did right there, the throw to first. But I don't think that we're having any indication that's happening with the field umpire today, as that throw to first again. Division I ballparks will have a 20-second pitch clock, but not here so far at Randall R. Sadler Stadium. As that pitch in there for a strike, will go even at 1-1. Opportunity here for Cameron McCabe. The stretch and the pitch, runner takes off, and the pitch hits him in the back. And McCabe sprints down to first base, and now the Quakers have runners at first and second, and that'll bring up Jordan Kuderer.
Number 31, Jordan Kuderer.
So now Levine struggling a little bit here in the 4th. Quakers have had base runners in 3 of the 4 innings. Levine checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch on the way, low and inside for a ball. Kuderer flew out to center field in inning number 2. The stretch and the pitch. Fly ball and foul out of play to our left. Count is even at 1-1. Still no activity in the Case Western bullpen, so right now they're going to let Levine work through this issue. Pinsura at second, McCabe at first. The pitch, he'll show bunt, pulls back. Armstrong ready to throw, loses the baseball. And we'll go to 2 balls and a strike. Quakers had to battle back yesterday. Now they have to battle back again here today. This one popped up in the infield. It'll be an infield fly rule. Pretty easy there. The catch made, though, by the second baseman, Gorski, and there's one away. Zach Swearingen will step to the plate now for the Quakers.
Number 6, Zach Swearingen.
Zach is 0 for 1. He grounded out in inning number 2. Levine will come set at the belt. Here's the pitch. Ground ball under the outstretched legs of Pinsura. They'll get the force at second base. And that'll do it for the Quakers here in the bottom of inning number 4. We will head to the 5th on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers down 4-2.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120. Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond.
We're back here at Randall R. Sadler Stadium. 4-2 your scores. We will head to the top half of inning number 5. Armstrong, McConaughey, and Stawicki all due up. Kyle Gorman back in after 4 innings of work. He's given up 4 runs and 7 hits. Armstrong is 0 for 2. Take that back. Lenahan was at the plate when Lott was thrown out, so we'll take it one back. Lenahan struck out twice, and he'll be up now for the 3rd time here for Case Western Reserve. And the first pitch now by Gorman is hit foul. So no balls and a strike now to Lenahan. Gorman giving up a single run in the 4th inning after giving up 3 back in the 3rd. There's a swing and a miss, 0-2. Gorman with the 0-2 pitch on the way. It's in the dirt, 1-2. Lenahan, a strikeout victim back in the 1st. He struck out in the 3rd, and he was at the plate in the 4th inning. So essentially, this is his 4th look now at Gorman, and he swings and misses. And so Lenahan has the hat trick. He has struck out for the 3rd time, and that'll bring up Trey Armstrong. Armstrong is 0 for 2, as we mentioned, grounded out back in the 2nd and also grounded out in the 3rd. So 1 away here in the 5th. Quakers do have another right-hander throwing in their bullpen. That one chopped foul. And Armstrong behind in the count, no balls and a strike. Aiden Talarik is in the bullpen, the sophomore out of Middletown, Ohio. By the way, Lewis Lipthrat will pitch in the 2nd game today. That one hit foul. No balls and 2 strikes down to Armstrong. Quakers have a lot of good young arms. They are very high in a lot of these freshmen that they brought in. And we'll get a chance to see many of them, I'm sure, over the next couple of weeks. That pitch low and outside. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Gorman set to throw once again, and he'll have the catcher whistle go through the signs yet one more time. The pitch on the way, popped him up. Should be playable for the third baseman, Swearingen, and he'll make the catch, and there's 2 away. And here's McConaughey. McConaughey grounded out in the second and walked in the third. Case Western 4 runs and 7 hits on the board. The Quakers at 2 and 4. As McConaughey will come up for the third time against Kyle Gorman. Now the bullpen is quiet for the Quakers. That pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one hit into center field, and the shortstop going back on it. Pinsor makes the catch, and that'll do it here in the top half of inning number 5 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail at 4-2.
Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 Southeast Street in Richmond.
Are you tired of your current IT company prices going up every month? Do you get only 4 or 5 hours included in your contract before you're charged overages or per hour fees? Midwest IT Support has set pricing that allows you to budget for your business with no contracts or overages. It's all included. You get a full IT staff without hiring a full-time person. Call us for a free quote. We make IT easy. Call 765-239-9668 or email us at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com.
Now, Quakers set to go to work on offense as they trail at 4-2, heading into the bottom half of inning number 5. Levine back out once again for Case Western, the right-hander. So far giving up just 2 runs and 4 hits. Cameron Whistle will lead things off for the Quakers. Cameron struck out back in inning number 2. His only plate appearance thus far against Levine. First pitch on the way is a strike. Levine able to get that location up in the strike zone. Whistle thought that might have been a little bit too high. The 0-1 pitch on the way popped him up. The shortstop, Lott, is there. Now, don't think that's going to be automatic. He dropped one yesterday that was a routine fly ball. So 1 away, and that'll bring up Mark Gendreau. Mark singled and scored back in the first inning. His lone hit of the ball game. Quakers again managing just 4 hits here in the second game of this series. And the pitch is a little bit low, 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch, a called strike. The Earlham crowd didn't like that one. They thought that was too far low and outside. The 1-1 delivery on the way is inside. 2 balls and a strike now to Mark Gendreau, the leadoff hitter. The 2-1 pitch hit foul. And the count even at 2-2. Now the break-even pitch on the way, and it's a breaking ball that Mark able to fight off there, and we'll stay at 2-2. Mark not a big target at the plate. They list him at 5'8". The guy that the Quakers want to get on base because he is the thing that can get this thing rolling. The way he can steal bases, that pitch is outside, 3-2. Let's see what Levine will deliver right here. As Mark back in, the leg kick and the pitch on the way. Off the end of the bat, hit to the first baseman. He bobbles it, then throws it away. McConaughey will be charged with the error. Now, you may remember yesterday it was Case Western in a very giving mood. They committed 3 critical errors. And for the Quakers, they took full advantage of those errors. Here's Isaiah Shake. Isaiah 1 for 2. Had a single back in the first inning. And now you have a speedster like Gendreau at first base. The stretch and the pitch on the way. This one nubbed back up the middle. The shortstop, and they throw it away again. Lott tried to get it to Gorski, and heading to third will be Gendreau, and another error in the inning for Case Western. So the error on the shortstop, Lott. Of course, he made a big error yesterday, and now the Quakers have runners at first and third. The second error of the inning. And here is Danny Dopp. Boy, that's big. Another huge error by Case Western. Danny 2 for 2 today at a double back in the first inning. A solo home run in the third. And he steps to the plate now with the Quakers a chance to at least pull to within 1 right here with a base hit. Gendreau at third, Shake at first, the pitch on the way, and Levine misses low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. I'm not sure if you look back at that play between Lott and Gorski, if Lott thought that he should come over and make the play himself, and at the last moment tossed the ball to Gorski as the pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes either way. Case Western did not play that ball well at second base. So 2 errors in the inning. Let's see if Danny Dopp can make him pay for it. The pitch. Hit well down the line. That's a fair ball. Gendreau will score. Heading to third is Isaiah Shake. They're going to wave him in. The relay throw from the shortstop, not in time, and the Quakers tie the ball game. Danny Dopp advancing to third. But his third base hit of the ball game, and it is tied now at 4 apiece. So Danny Dopp delivers his third base hit, tying the ball game here at 4 apiece. And here's Austin Hatfield. Austin 0 for 2. They intentionally walked Danny in front of him in the 9th inning last night. Danny, the dangerous hitter that he is, check swing, he goes around. Case Western knew of his numbers a year ago. Hatfield able to step up and hit the game-winning hit, and the Quakers won it 5-4. But now 2 runs across, tied at 4. Check swing again. It gets away from the catcher Armstrong. A late break at second base by Danny Dopp. He'll be thrown out down at third. So 2 away, and Hatfield is down on the count at no balls and 2 strikes. So that takes away an opportunity right here for Hatfield to drive in a run. As now Levine back into the windup, and that will be fouled away. We'll stay at 0-2. Hatfield struck out back in the first, flew out in the third. Levine gets the sign, the 0-2 pitch, and another breaking ball. Popped him up foul. Armstrong takes a look, and he will go down hard as he runs into McConaughey. And I'm not sure that Armstrong didn't hit part of that concrete. It's out of your picture right now, but he went down hard right at the entrance of the dugout as he and McConaughey converged together, and Armstrong went down pretty hard. Hopefully he's okay. Good effort, though, to try to get the out. So now Armstrong being looked at by the trainer from Case Western, Bill Kinsey there as well from Earlham, to take a peek and see if he's okay. Well, that's a dangerous place to be, right in front of the Earlham dugout. And once he went down, I think he hit that concrete area when he went down on his back, but they're going to make sure he's okay before we continue. Boy, any time that you're in front of an opposing team's dugout, too, you don't get a whole lot of help from the other team. But it looks like Armstrong's going to be okay. So excellent job there by Armstrong, the catcher, just even try to get to that baseball. So Hatfield will stay in there at no balls and 2 strikes. See Armstrong right there, and they're almost acting like they're going to bring him out of the game as he heads toward the Case Western dugout. He might have hit, the way they're looking at him, might have hit his chin, so they're going to get him some water here first before he continues, but I don't think he's going to come out of the ball game. So Levine will get a little extra time here before Armstrong is ready to go. Armstrong still talking with his head coach and the trainer, so it looks like he is coming back now to the home plate area, and they'll give him a couple of warm-ups and should be ready to go once again. And Austin Hatfield down now, the count at no balls and 2 strikes. Looks like he's okay. Nothing hurt too much right there for Armstrong. So here we go after a short delay. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, 2 runs across to tie this game at 5 apiece. And the pitch on the way is a breaking ball. Got him on the inside corner, and Austin will strike out. We will head now to the top half of inning number 6 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We are now tied at 4 apiece. This is Earlham Baseball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Looking to kickstart your fundraiser? Take your fundraising efforts to the next level with expert support from Suds Fundraising and get access to a fundraising kit full of quality products people can't wait to get their hands on, a dedicated web store to reach your online audience, a digital marketing kit that allows you to convert leads easily, and so much more. Let us help you reach your fundraising goals on time. Visit sudsfundraising.com to get started today.
Dargy Repair Service is family owned and operated, and they work on every kind of vehicle and specialize in imports. You can count on Dargy to do repairs and service, big and small. Dargy does regular service to major repairs. They do everything for your car except bodywork and tires. Dargy is a certified TechNet professional auto service. Dargy Repair and Service, 1700 Northwest 11th Street in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 935-2241.
Now Well, Kyle Gorman's day is done after 5 innings of work. We'll give you his numbers coming up in just a couple of moments. We'd mentioned that Aiden Talarik was warming up for the Quakers in the bullpen, so he will make his first appearance. Aiden last year, 9 appearances, did have 1 start through 14 innings, giving up 15 hits, 11 runs, 8 earned, 9 strikeouts, and 7 walks. He was 0-1 on the season with an ERA of 5.14 and opposing team's batting average at .268. So the Quakers make a change. Stawicki, Gorski, and Levinson all due up now for Case here in the 6th inning. Stawicki singled back in the 3rd, part of the 3-run 3rd inning. And Talarik's first pitch is popped up to the right side. The catcher whistle, giving it a look, and that'll go out of play. So no balls and a strike. 3 runs in the 3rd inning, a single run in the 4th. The Quakers with a single run also in the 3rd, in the 1st inning, and 2 in the 5th. The pitch on the way by Talarik is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Aiden looking in to whistle, gets the sign, and he's set to throw. Here's the pitch. Back to Aiden. He'll snag that one, and there's one away. And that'll bring up Ben Gorski. Gorski today walk in the 2nd inning, grounded out in the 3rd. So good reaction time by Aiden Talarik, and he's now ready to face Gorski, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Case Western. Here's the pitch. Hit foul and out of play. After this series, the Quakers back next Saturday. The Saturday will be the doubleheader this time instead of the doubleheader on a Sunday, as Olivet will be in town for a 3-game set. That pitch is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. And our doubleheader Saturday beginning at noon, and then on Sunday another noon start time in a single contest. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aiden set to throw. The leg kick and the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop, Pinsor. He'll take it on the hop. The throw to first. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Owen Levinson. Levinson singled and scored in the 4th, his last time up. Make sure you check out the Earlham website, gorlam.com, for all the future games and a lot of home games to be played this season here at Randall R. Sadler. Talarik now with 2 away, set to throw on the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was way out in front on that one. And Levinson finds himself quickly down on the count of no balls and a strike. Aiden set to throw the 0-1. Another off-speed pitch. And quickly 0-2. Quakers, by the way, when they go to Florida, all the way to Port St. Lucie. That will be a long drive. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High and outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. They'll leave Sunday after that game against Capital and then play on Tuesday at 1 o'clock start time. But we got a ways to go before we think about Florida. Here's your 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Talarik, a 1-2-3 inning. We will head now to the bottom half of inning number 6 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We're tied at 4. This is Earlham Baseball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hey, this is Steve from Jiffy Lube. Sometimes I talk to myself, which is not necessarily a new thing, but lately I've been calling myself bro. So the other day I got out of the car and I looked down at my shoes and was like, wow, that's not what I expected. And I said to myself, you're just gonna have to own this look, bro. Yeah, I know I got issues. Don't have issues with your car though. Come on down to Jiffy Lube, get everything fixed, be on the road. Now that's a commercial, bro. Preventative maintenance. Good job.
Wish me luck, we've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
We head to the bottom half of inning number 6. Pinsur, McCabe, and Cooterer all due up for the Quakers, and Levine back out for another inning of work for Case Western. So far giving up 4 runs and 5 hits against the Quakers, but his defense let him down in that 5th inning as they committed 2 critical errors. Bryan will step to the plate. Bryan, the number 5 hitter in the Quaker lineup, and the first pitch by Levine swung on and missed. Levine gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That one fouled straight back. And we're at 0-2. Quakers win this one. They win the series and then try to go for the sweep in Game 3. Still here this afternoon. The 0-2. Fouled off left side. Will stay at no balls, 2 strikes. Quakers battled back for a come-from-behind win last night. They got ahead early in this one, fell behind, and now find themselves in a 4-4 ball game as that pitch inside. Case Western coach is now barking from the dugout, wanted to know the location of that pitch, but it was inside. It wasn't that pitch was too low or too high. Here's the 1-2 breaking ball, knocked down by Armstrong. And we'll stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes as we play here in inning number 6. Quakers 2 runs in that 5th inning to tie the ball game. Outfield will stay straight away, deeper in center by Neal. Here's the pitch on the way and got him looking. Well, Pinsur guessed wrong on that one. There's one away. And that'll bring up Cameron McCabe. Cameron grounded out back in the 1st, was hit by a pitch in the 4th. And the pitch by Levine on the way, and his breaking ball in there for a strike. Here's Levine once again with a breaking pitch, swing and a miss, quickly 0-2. Boy, if you look at the plays that should have been made yesterday and even here in this one, as that one hit well, base hit by the diving shortstop Lott into left field. So Cameron with a base hit. A 1-out single, and the Quakers have a man on here in the 6th inning for Jordan Cooterer. Cooterer is 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Number 31, Jordan Cooterer.
Quaker is able to pick up base hit number 6 on the afternoon. So now Cooterer will step to the plate with a runner on base. McCabe, not a real big stolen base threat down at first as that pitch is outside, 1-0. Quakers now being out hit 7-6. McCabe with a short lead. Now will take that extra step at first as Levine, a long look now to Armstrong. He'll come set at the belt, throw to first, and again not in time to get McCabe. Here's the stretch and the pitch on the way. Popped him up down the left field line, and that is going to stay in the ballpark but go foul. And Cooter now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cooter, left-handed hitter, steps back in now. The pitch on the way, and this will be tapped back to the pitcher. Levine takes a look, will get the sure out though at first base as McCabe will advance to second. And with 2 away, that'll bring up Zach Swearingen.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 6, Zach Swearingen.
Zach coming off a year in which he hit .270 a year ago. Today is 0 for 2. And has McCabe down at second base. Here's the stretch by Levine in the pitch. Low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Swearingen last year appeared in 34 games, ended up hitting it on the season at .270 as mentioned. Is that pitch in there for a strike? Swearingen 8 runs driven in. One thing they'll want him to do is cut down on the strikeouts. Had 23 strikeouts last year, and that pitch stays inside 2-1. Cameron McCabe again at second base, representing now the go-ahead run. The stretch by Levine and the pitch on the way. Check swing, he went around. Swearingen, that was a pitch that was actually out of the strike zone. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Zach Swearingen. He is back in. Levine set to throw, and the pitch stays low and inside. And the count, now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Levine last year ended up throwing 73 innings, so he's used to eating up innings in a season. This one hit into center field. Neal is there, makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Quakers in the 6th inning. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, we're tied at 4. This is Earlham Baseball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
We will head now to inning number 7 back here at Randall R. Sadler Stadium. It'll be Lott, Neal, and Ryan all due up. Aiden Talark sailed through inning number 6 and now set to go to work against the top of the order. Lott, a couple of base hits to his credit, including a double back in the 3rd inning. So Lott introduced. He's ready to go. 5-4 yesterday, 4-4 now here in the 7th inning. There is a left-hander now up in the Case Western bullpen as that one hit foul. Lott was caught in a rundown back in the 4th inning after picking up a base hit. And again, Talark set to throw. The right-hander's pitch is hit foul. Big cut that time by Lott. And he's quickly behind now. No balls and 2 strikes. Hayden with a strikeout back in inning number 6, set to throw. The high leg kick and the pitch, and this one is going to be popped foul down the right field line. And we're going to stay right there at 0-2. Hayden at 6'3", a sophomore out of Middletown, played at Lakota East High School. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up out of play down the right side. In the Case Western bullpen, looks like that is Scott Kutzke, a senior left-hander. That pitch way outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kutzke is 6'5", 230. We may have seen the last of Levine with the left-hander throwing in the bullpen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And time called now by Lott. Hayden able to shake off those first couple of signs and now set to throw. The pitch is grounded toward the second baseman, Jandro. The throw to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up Sam Neal. Neal did score a run back in the 3rd, had a base hit, part of that 3-run 3rd inning. Neal, a guy that can cover a lot of ground in center field. They love to get him on base right now. Good speed as Neal steps in. Talark's pitch on the way. Check swing in there for a strike. For Neal, his first look at Aiden Talark. Aiden gets the sign, the pitch. Good breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 on the way is low, 2-2. Talk with Sack before the game. The one thing he'd mentioned is not giving up big innings, anything that is 3+, and that's what happened in the 3rd. The Quakers able to come back and tie the ball game at 4 apiece. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way, just outside, and we have a full count at 3-2. One away as we play here in the 7th. Aiden Talark with the next pitch on the way, and that one rode inside and hit him. Either way, it would have been a pitch out of the strike zone. But now a man on here in inning number 7, and that'll bring up Jake Ryan. Ryan, the catcher yesterday, blasted a home run. Today, a couple of base hits, including a double back in the first inning. Take that back, a triple back in the first inning. And now Sam Neal, got to keep an eye on him at first base. The stretch by Talark. And the pitch on the way, hit foul. Ryan with really good home run power, as we mentioned, with that home run yesterday and 9 home runs last year. He can play behind the plate. He's DHing today. They'll use him in the outfield as well. As Talark, a long look as he will come set. And the throw to first. We talked about a team coming in like Case Western. They hit 30 home runs last year. They didn't steal a lot of bases, but with guys like Sam Neal at first, they have the opportunity to make things tough on Talark right here. No balls, 1 strike. Aiden will come set. One thing they don't want to do is take the bat out of the hands of Jake Ryan. Neal again the lead at first, though a short lead held on by Danny Dopp. He'll take the extra step, but not on the green yet. The stretch. Now he takes off. The pitch is low. Gets away from the catcher whistle. So Neal got a great jump. And now runner in scoring position here for Case Western. And the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Boy, Jake Ryan wants to get ahead in the count, then he can dictate from Talark what he may see next. Just a very good hitter in the number 3 spot between him and Danny Dopp, 2 of the better 3-hole hitters you're going to see as that pitch is outside 2-1. So Ryan back in. Talark will have whistle go through the signs once again. Runner at second base is Neal. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Hit foul. Another good cut by Jake Ryan. And we're even at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Base hit right here, potentially giving Case Western a 1-run lead. Here's the pitch. Hit to the right side. That'll be a foul ball. So we will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, Aiden right here will have to be very careful at what he throws to Ryan. Talark again a look into whistle. Now the lead by Neal at second base. The stretch. And this time Talark will just turn and look the runner back. Aiden does not want the base runner Neal to get too big of a lead right here, just in case the hitter Jake Ryan could get a base hit, maybe hold him to third, swing and a miss. So a strikeout throw, that's a big out right there, getting Jake Ryan. He is struck out for the second time, and now 2 away for Flynn Lenahan. Well, Lenahan is going to be lifted, I believe, right here. He had struck out 3 times. Cole Jarrett will now hit for Lenahan. So Jarrett will step in. He got the start yesterday. And with Lenahan today going 0 for 3 with the 3 strikeouts, he will head to the bench, and so now the Quakers have a visit to the mound as well. Yesterday, Jarrett went 1 for 5, had an RBI and a run scored in that 5-4 loss. Jarrett had a home run as well. So now dangerous hitter in Cole Jarrett will step in. Neal the lead down at second base, and Talark will come set. Here's the pitch on the way, and it's in there for a strike. Good start again for Aiden Talark. Quakers have a quiet bullpen at the moment, so right now it's up to Aiden Talark. Neal will lead at second base. The stretch by Aiden. And the pitch on the way, low and outside. Good job by Whistle to knock that one down. And the count is even at 1-1. Well, if Case Western were to score a run here, Levine, as we had talked about, probably done for the day with the left-hander still throwing in their bullpen. Possibly get the win as that pitch up high, 2 balls and a strike. He would then be the pitcher of record if certainly things change the rest of the way, could pick up a win. But there's a lot of baseball to be played here. 2 balls and a strike. Cole Jarrett coming off the bench, as we mentioned, started yesterday. Very good hitter from the right side. Neal a lead down at second. Here's your 2-1 pitch, and the fastball is up high. And now 3-1. Looks like this might be the first 3-ball count we have seen by Aiden Talark so far in an inning and 2/3. So Aiden now will have Whistle give him a brand new set of signs, as he didn't like what he saw there, so we'll do it again. Here's the stretch, and the 3-1 pitch on the way, and a breaking ball in there for a strike. We'll go to 3-2. So now it's up to Jarrett to guess what pitch he's going to see right here. So far, the best pitch we have seen by Talark has been his breaking ball. Here's the payoff pitch on the way, grounded toward the third baseman, Swearingen. His throw to first in time, and that'll do it for Case here in the top of inning number 7. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, we're tied at 4. This is Earlham Baseball, the Radio Troy Digital Sport.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
We had mentioned that with Jarrett in the lineup, he will take over in right field now for Case Western. Cameron Whistle leading things off for the Quakers here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And by the way, Levine is back in for another inning of work, so they will not go to their bullpen as of yet. Cameron is 0 for 2 today as Levine's first pitch is hit foul. That one chopping right off the leg of Armstrong. So no balls and a strike, and Armstrong, after going down in that fall right at the entrance of the Earlham dugout, catches that one off his leg as well, as we'll go to no balls and a strike. Now game 2 now going right down the stretch as well, as the first game decided in the 9th inning yesterday. That pitch in there for a strike. Levine set to go to work. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. By the way, Whistle had a really long break earlier. He was up here in the press box. We understand the restroom downstairs isn't faring very well, so he came up and violated ours. He was in there for like 15 minutes, Whistle. We had a clock on him, and he came out acting like nothing was wrong. Here's this one's hit well into right field, but coming on is Jarrett to make the catch. We told him we were going to give him up on that one. Here's Mark Gendreau. Mark singling back in the first. I can tell you right now, Cameron McCabe was waiting on him, and Cameron didn't get any extra hitting practice. So if Cameron has a tough day, it's because of Whistle. So now Levine set to throw. Here's the pitch, and this one hit into center field. That's going to fall in front of Neal. And a one-out single by Mark Gendreau. His second base hit. And now Isaiah Shake will step to the plate. Isaiah has a base hit. This may be it for Levine as the left-hander. Let's see if they're going to signal him to come in.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 33, Isaiah.
Isaiah Shake has already announced. I think Levine is done, and we will head to the bullpen. So that is it for Levine on the day. We'll tell you about the new pitcher coming up in just a moment. We're tied at 4 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Well, Case will go to their bullpen. Scott Kutschke had been down there for quite a while, and he'll replace Levine, who's done for the day after 6 1/3 innings. Giving up that base hit to Mark Jandro, and he represents the go-ahead run. Kutschke, by the way, out of Morton Grove, Illinois, 6'5", 230. And we mentioned yesterday, generally the Quakers have had their difficulties against left-handed pitchers. So Kutschke a chance now to throw. He threw 13 games last year, all out of the bullpen, in 37 2/3 innings, giving up 32 hits, 11 runs, 9 earned, with 34 strikeouts and just 5 walks. He was averaging over 8 strikeouts per 9 innings. And he finished the year at 4-0 with 4 saves. So they're counting on Kutschke to come in and shut down the Quakers here in inning number 7. Isaiah Shake, who was already announced, will head to the plate. Isaiah picked up his lone base hit back in the first inning. So Kutschke now with the pitch on the way, and it's in there for a strike. That runner down at first, again, the responsibility to Levine, so that's on his record for the moment. Isaiah part of that 2-run 5th inning. The pitch on the way, runner takes off, the throw down to second, not in time, and there's what you have in speed on the base paths, and Mark Jandro with the stolen base, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike now to the hitter, Isaiah Shake, and there is now your go-ahead run. Keep an eye on Mark down at second base with a left-hander there. He could easily take a peek down at third. The pitch hit well into left center field. Neal going back. Nobody's going to get to this one. That one at the base of the fence. Rounding third is Jandro, and the Quakers now lead this one 5-4. Isaiah Shake with the go-ahead double. And Mark Jandro with the stolen base and the run scored, and just like that, the Quakers able to generate a run and take the lead. Here's Danny Dopp. Mark Jandro now with 3 runs scored. At the top of the order, the Quakers have scored all of their runs in today's game with their first 3 hitters. And the pitch in there for a strike. So that run will be charged to Levine. The pitch on the way is way outside, and the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Danny 3 for 3, including a home run back in the third. Had the big hit in the 5th inning as well. Here's the pitch, grounded toward the shortstop. Lott will throw to first. A low throw dug out there by McConaughey. And advancing on to third is Isaiah Shake. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Austin Hatfield. Austin struck out his last time up back in the 5th inning. The stretch by Kuchke and the pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Runner at third is Shake. The pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike. Quickly 0-2. Earlham would love to get a run across here, make it 6-4, give them a little cushion here in the late stages of this one. That's hit foul. Good cut by Hatfield. Now the one thing, as we said earlier, he'll have to look for a breaking ball right here. Kuchke trying to get out of this inning with no further damage done. The stretch and the pitch, and it's low and outside. Hatfield able to lay off that one, 1-2. Again, had the big hit last night. One ball, 2 strikes. Kuchke will come set, checks the runner at third. The pitch on the way, grounded toward the third baseman, backhands it on the hop. Strong throw to first by Levinson, and that'll do it for the Quakers in the bottom of inning number 7. But the Quakers come back, take the lead on the base hit by Isaiah Shake, and on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers lead it 5-4.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Hey, this is Steve at Jiffy Lube. The other day, a cashier said to me, "If you're happy with the service here, there's a site you can take a survey on." Kind of laughed and said, "What if I'm not happy?" To which she replied, "Well, then you can just forego the survey." I thought, well, that's kind of the equivalent of if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. What if we all adopted that? Jiffy Lube, take the survey, but if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all.
Hey, this is Steve Funkhauser at Jiffy Lube. Come on out, see us. We're ready to serve.
Quakers on top of this one, 5-4. Armstrong will lead things off. So that's why the camera's not cold, because you are, and you were keeping it warm. Good job. Armstrong is 0 for 3 today. Aiden Talark back in. Quakers right now, nobody throwing in their bullpen. Case Western, nobody throwing in their bullpen as well. So Aiden set to throw. One change as this one is popped up left side. Swearingen and Pinsura there, and Pinsura right behind Swearingen will make the catch. One pitch, one out here in the 8th. And that'll bring up now McConaughey. The Quakers have now moved Alec Bryan. He is now in right field. Bryan, the senior out of Franklin Central High School. McConaughey is 0 for 2 with a walk. And Talark set to throw on the pitch, hit right by the glove of Talark into center field, and Aiden nearly came up with another nice play. So McConaughey with a single. The 8th hit of the ball game now by Case Western, and that'll bring up now Ben Stawicki. It was Stawicki who lined back to Talark back in the 6th inning, so he'll get his second look now at Aiden Talark. Here's the stretch by Aiden. And the pitch on the way, that one chopped foul. Last time the Case Western put a run on the board back in inning number 4, so it's been a while. Quaker pitching has done a good job over the last 3+ innings. The stretch by Talaric. And the pitch on the way is low. And the count is even at 1-1 strike. Each team now with 8 base hits. McConaughey with the lead down at first. Now a right-hander starting to warm up for the Quakers as Talaric's next pitch popped up to the right side. Shallow right as Alec will come in and make the catch. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring up now the second baseman, Ben Gorski. Gorski is 0 for 2 with a walk. Gorski yesterday 2 for 4, had a double. So McConaughey with a short lead at first as Talaric will come set and the pitch. And the breaking ball is outside. Top of inning number 8. Identical scores what we had yesterday at 5-4. Talaric ready to throw, and the pitch in there for a strike. Caught that inside corner. Hayden this time a long look into his catcher whistle. He will come set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way, lifted into shallow center. Isaiah Shake is there, squeezes that one, and that'll do it for Case Western in the 8th. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers on top of this one, 5-4.
Think about the moments in your life, moments you might miss if you become ill. People often ignore their own health, even when their body is telling them something isn't right. Routine health screenings could be the difference between catching it early when it's more treatable or waiting until it's too late. Make time to have an annual wellness visit. Keep up with routine screenings so you don't miss out on any of your moments. Reed Health's team of experts can keep you in control of your health, making sure you stay right where you belong. Reed Health, right beside you.
Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
Quakers on top 5-4. Sunshine is out here at Randall R. Sadler Stadium. After this one, we'll have about a 30-minute break, and we'll come back with the final game of this 3-game series. It'll be Brian Pinsur, Cameron McCabe, and then Alec Bryan hitting in the number 7 spot for Jordan Kuderer. Quakers get the go-ahead run in the 7th. Mark Jandro able to get the one-out single, stole second base, and then it was Isaiah Shake with a double to drive in the go-ahead run. Here's Pinsura, struck out looking his last time up. By the way, final box score and updated numbers will be on the Earlham website, goearlham.com. Following game 1, and then, of course, when the entire series is over, you can get caught up on all the stats. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off. No balls and a strike now to Bryan. Kutsky ready to throw the pitch in there for a strike. 0-2. Mention a right-hander now throwing for the Quakers as there's a swing and a miss. And Pinsura strikes out. There's one away, and that'll bring up Cameron McCabe. Cameron singled in the 6th inning. McCabe, one of those guys that they've transferred from a catcher to the outfield. He can play some infield positions as well. Ground ball to the third baseman. Levinson bobbles it and then throws in time. Did they get him? Yes. Good play by McConaughey at first, and Cameron really hustling down the line. So we will see a pinch hitter. Max Fries will now hit. 6'2", 205, a freshman out of Cleves, Ohio. He will hit in the place where Cooterer was in the number 7 hole. Fry's one of those very talented freshmen that Coach Sakasitz likes, and good hitter stepping to the plate for the first time this year. And takes the pitch low and inside for a ball. It is not a huge freshman class, but it is a very talented freshman class. As Coach Sakasitz had a solid veteran group coming back. That pitch is outside, 2-0. This senior class had been part of that championship back in 2017, hoping to get another chance here before they leave as the breaking ball in there for strike 1. So 2 balls and a strike. Here's the stretch and the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he was out in front of that one. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cooterer done for the day, went 0 for 3. Here's the pitch, and this will be chopped to the left side, and that will go foul. That would have been a tough play for Levinson if it stays fair. But now Fries will be back, try it again at 2-2. We broke through that cloudy sky we had earlier, now all sunshine, just like we had yesterday. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kutsky set to throw as he gets the sign from Armstrong. Here's the break-even pitch on the way. Check swing, and he went around. So that'll do it for the Quakers in the bottom half of inning number 8 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers on top, 5-4.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Well, Jordan Christian will be pitching now for the Quakers, his first appearance of this new season. Jordan last year, 11 appearances, 28 innings. He did get 1 start on the year. Gave up 32 hits, 19 runs, 14 earned with 15 strikeouts and 15 walks. Jordan 1-1 on the season with an ERA of 4.50. So the right-hander out of Richmond will step to the mound and try to perhaps get a save here today. And it looks like the Spartans will go to their bench, as well as Noah Murley will pinch hit. He got the start yesterday. And it looks like he'll pinch hit for Levinson in the number 9 hole. Murley out of Liberty Township, Ohio.
Leading off the ninth inning for Case Western. Pinch hitting. Number 2, Noah Murley.
So here is Murley, Jordan Christian again. Now for the Quakers. Earlham now just 3 outs away from taking the first 2 games of the series, and both games at 5-4. As Jordan set to throw, he'll work out of the stretch, and the pitch on the way is outside for a ball. Jordan was a big part of that 2017 championship team, got a lot of innings in as a freshman. He has been a spot starter, but mostly coming out of the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch on the way, hit foul. Does not have a dominating fastball, but generally pretty good location. 1 ball and 1 strike down to Murley. The stretch by Jordan as he gets the sign. Whistle sets up on the outside portion of the plate, just outside 2-1. After this, top of the order, Lott, Neal, and Ryan, perhaps all stepping to the plate here in the top of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch on the way, and it's tapped in front of the mound. Jordan coming off quickly. The throw to first in time, and they're going to say he is out. That was a transfer there by the first baseman, Danny Dopp. So there is 1 away. And that'll bring up now Jacob Lott, the leadoff hitter.
Number 1, Jacob Lott.
Lott, couple of base hits, including that big double back in the 3rd. He was part of that 3-run 3rd inning. They have gone 4 straight innings without putting a run on the board. Now 1 out here in the 9th. And the fastball is up high, 1 ball, no strikes. Lott went 0 for 3 yesterday, but again, a couple of base hits here today, 2 for 4. Jordan able to get the sign. Here's the pitch on the way, got him out in front. And the count is even at 1-1. Well, this would be a huge win again for the Quakers to open up at 2-0 against a quality team like Case Western Reserve. Pitch is low. Mentioned a team last year that ended up going to the NCAA tournament in the Worcester Regional, ended up with the runner-up spot. But they finished really strong. 2 balls and a strike, not a lot. Here's the pitch on the way, and it's outside. Don't want to put this guy on, 3-1. Quakers still can go to their bullpen if they need to. Dominic Michael last year ended up with 3 saves. The stretch and the 3-1 pitch, and he left it up high. So now there's your tying run on base with 1 out, and that'll bring up Sam Neal.
Now batting the center fielder, number 6.
Neal's only hit of the day came back in the 3rd inning. That's when Case Western scored 3 runs. He was hit by a pitch in the 7th and ended up stealing second base. So keep an eye on Jacob Lott down at first base. The stretch by Christian. Here's the pitch, and that's in there for strike 1. Jordan Christian trying to finish it out here today in game one as he comes set. Lot at first base. Here's the pitch. And he went around. He might have got a piece of it, so that's a check swing foul tip held on by Whistle. And Sam Neal quickly down on the count of no balls and 2 strikes. Boy, JC would love to coax him into a ground ball double play right here. Let's see what he does at 0-2. The pitch on the way. Check swing. He did not go around. And now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Neal. One away here in the 9th. That is Lott down at first base, Neal back in, and Jordan Christian set to throw. The pitch. It's low for a ball, 2-2. One thing about Jordan Christian, he still has that high leg kick even out of the stretch, and a man on base. A lot of pitchers have just a little slide, but Jordan has always been known to have that high leg kick even back in high school. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Neal. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the outside. Great pitch by Jordan Christian. So 2 away. And here's perhaps your toughest hitter of the lineup in Jake Ryan. Ryan has struck out twice today, but again has a triple and a single to his credit. In a home run yesterday. So now Jordan 1 out away from picking up a save as the pitch just outside. Whistle tried to frame that one. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. The stretch by Jordan. Your 1-0 pitch, that caught the outside corner. Just a game of angles. Looked like that one was almost in the same location, but the Quakers will take it. Here is the 1-1 pitch, hit foul. So now the Quakers are a strike away from picking up another big win here today. One ball, 2 strikes. Both bullpens are quiet at the moment, so right now it's up to the senior Jordan Christian. Here's the stretch. And the 1-2 pitch. Way outside, that'll get by Whistle. So a runner advances down to second base. Should be a wild pitch. 2 balls and the catcher never makes a mistake like that. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah. So now the tying run at second base. The stretch by Jordan. And the break-even pitch on the way. Got him swinging. And this one is over as the Quakers pick up the win. Your final score as Earlham wins this one 5-4. Back-to-back 5-4 wins as Jordan Christian will pick up the save. Aiden Talark will pick up the win. And the Quakers now 2-0 on the season. Again, the next game will be about 30 minutes from the end of this one, so we're probably thinking around 3:15 we will have the final game of this 3-game set. Your final score, Quakers win it 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Case Western with 4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors on the day. Thanks for being with us. Game 3 coming up again in about 30 minutes. This has been Earlham Baseball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.